Evening, Facebook. So, just wanted to do a quick follow up to my video on don't compare yourself to anyone and just be happy trying to be a better you. I don't know if you can see, but my eyes are a little bit swollen. I stayed at my boss's house the last 2 nights and there was a bit of ball in eye incident. So that does sound a lot ruder than it was. I was playing cricket with his kid in the back garden, and my boss smashed the ball off the swing chair. It hit the fabric and smashed me in the eye. So my eye's a little bit red, but hopefully it doesn't show up too bad. But yeah, I was chatting to someone at work today, and we're talking about like London Marathon times. And I did my London Marathon like 7 years ago. And hey Morag, hey Jane. Jane should be working. Morag, I'm not sure what you're meant to be doing, but hey, thanks for watching. Jane, by the way, Alpha's not in, so he's out gallivanting. Anyway, apologies. Let's get back to the story. I did the London Marathon like 6 years ago, and I ran it in like 3:29, which I wanted to do it in about 3:15. I got double hamstring cramp at 20 miles, 21 miles, and do 5 miles with double hamstring cramp, which was horrendous. And so I reevaluated my time. I got 3:29, which I'm really happy, which I was happy with back then. Anyway, we were talking about like times, and I was looking back at my kind of what I'm running at currently. I'm training for this Man versus Lakes in July, and I'm running at like 8.5 minute, 9 minute miles, which is like almost 2 minutes a mile slower than I was back when I did the London Marathon. I was like, it just got me thinking. Like I'm comparing myself to kind of me 6 years ago, a lot younger. I wasn't married. I was about 2 stone lighter as well, and carrying 2 stone of weight extra as I'm trying to run right now. Not all of it's fat before you people start commenting. There's a lot more muscle bulk on me as well. But I can't compare myself right now to what I was 6 years ago, 10 years ago. Same way that I can't compare myself to when I look down Strava and I see lots of other people who are running like 4 minute kilometers and stuff like that. Like these people weigh 10 stone, 9 stone. They're younger than me. You can't compare apples to apples because it just isn't a fair comparison. So I was at a convention on Tuesday, and it was about this technology, this database that allows you to, let's say you compare someone who a bench press in a gym. So bench press, for those that don't know, is where you lay down on your back and you press a weight. Now, if you're 80 kilograms, 100 kilograms, you're going to be stronger. And if you lift 120 at 100 kilograms versus someone lifting 100 kilograms at 60, they physically perform better than the person lifting lighter. So what this technology does, and for the people that I train, my clients, we should be able to start using this in the next couple of weeks. It compares you against someone else that is your age, your weight, your height, your gender, and gives you a score of 100, which you can then compare against other people's score of 100, even though they are in a different category, and you can see what your relative performance is like. So rather than comparing your absolute time, let's say I run a marathon now in 4 hours. For me, 36, who's 80 kilograms, that might be actually better than me running a 3:29 when I was years younger and a lot lighter. So relative performance is kind of critical. If you're going to compare yourself, at least compare, if you're 60 years old, this is what I was going to talk about with the title of the video, floors and ceilings. My ceiling, as I age, starts to drop. And the floor might start to drop with me. But someone else's ceiling is different. So Usain Bolt, when he's 50 years old, is not going to run a 100 meter in 9.69 seconds. His ceiling's going to start to drop. He might run it in 10, then 11, then 12. He might be one of those 100-year-old women that I shared the other day running. He's never going to be a 100-year-old woman, I don't think. But he might, when he's 100 years old, he might be doing the 100-meter sprint still. He might run it in 15 seconds. But for him, that could be the world record at that age. So, yeah, I just want to say, like, when you're comparing yourself, like we mentioned, don't compare yourself in how you look compared to someone else. Everyone's got different lives, different stuff going on. But hopefully, in the very near future, we've got the capability of being able to give you a score on, I think it's 26 different metrics, and you can actually then compare if my score's 70 out of 100, how does that rank against people? How does that score me within my category? And what do I then need to do to get to the next, like 71, 72, for me compared to, well, from me, who is a certain age, certain gender, certain height, certain weight. So yeah, just wanted to kind of bring up to speed with some really cool changes in the industry, and just reiterate the fact that don't compare yourself to other people. Use other people as a benchmark, but hopefully we're going to be able to level the playing ground on those benchmarks in the near future. Anyway, I'm going to go and get a bath because I'm knackered, and I will see you all soon. Cheers for listening. Bye.